This guy is who is it? Some black guy in America, absolute wanker, knows nothing about history. Just says, "Oh, all the black people were enslaved, dude." Yeah. Do you know in Africa, dude, that there's still slavery in Arab countries? There's still slavery. Not in any white country is there slavery. You're a wanker. What's your fucking name? AJ Rants and Reactions. You're a dickhead. Go do some history research, you dumb spastic. And if you keep talking shit about white people, I'm going to be that white person. I don't care that you're 6'3". I'll double scoop you on the ground and I'll ground and pound you every time going, you hate my white skin, do you? You hate my white skin? Bang! You hate my white skin, you racist piece of crap. Bang! You are. You're just a racist dude. You know nothing about history. It's never been about race and colour. It was rich people who manipulated stupid people like you who made it racist and crap. The rich people enslaved people, not the average Joe. You're a dumb, stupid moron. Another one of these morons who are brainwashed by all the top people in media and that couldn't pick up a book or do any research about history and know anything. It was the African people who sold the Africans to the Europeans, dumbass. It's people like you who piss me off. All you do is just make everything about race. You're a stupid fool. Yes, and I got to go ask Jesus for forgiveness now because you pissed me off with your stupid head. Just straight out, white people, this color, that color. No, dumbass. It's good versus evil. And it's stupid people like you who keep stuffing it up. You're a moron. Sitting there, you're probably sitting there, I'm a black guy. You're ruining it for black people who are good, who do good work for God. It's black people like you who mess it up for the good black people, who know what God says, who knows it's not about race and color. It's about good and evil. Like, you need to listen to Jesse Lee Peterson, the real good, smart black guy, who tells you you're an idiot. Don't believe in racism. It's stupid. You need to go listen to people like that who are actually a human first, who don't care about what color skin they are. I'm so sick of looking at them, they laugh and shit like they're smart and stuff. And the guy goes, I'm not even religious. So I read in his comment, not one comment back. Who feeds the birds, smart ass? It's not a magic trick. Nothing. Nothing back because he knows he's gone. Go outside, have a look at the birds, smart guy. Who's sitting there being, oh, white girls are this, blah, blah, blah. Look, everyone in history has done something bad of any race, any colour. Okay? Egypt, before it was invaded by the Arabs, right? Have a look at all the paintings in that. And they enslaved the Jews. Yeah, it wasn't Arab people who enslaved them, who called themselves Egyptians. No, it was actual Egyptians, and they were black African people. Look at the paintings, look at all the sculptures. They are black people. They enslaved the Jews. Are you going to bring that up? Nope. It's not about race and colour. That's what they did back then. There was no welfare system. There was no healthcare system. People enslaved, invaded lands, killed each other of any race, any colour. I'm so sick of you people making it about race. It's not about race. It never has been. Power, resources. That's what it's been about. Every single friggin' time. But you listen to media who go, oh, it's about colour and race. So they can get your friggin' votes. They've done it all through history, man. And I listen to this clown. Go put a red nose on your head and some red hair like me and look like a clown because that's what you are. An absolute clown. You're probably one of these people who go, oh, the Crusades were bad. Yeah? The Crusades were the best thing that ever happened for Christians. Go read the history books of what Islam did and how the Christians had enough of them, killing and raping our people. Like Obama, well, the Crusades were bad. No, Obama. The Crusades were done because of Islam. Raping and killing, invading lands. Why not tell the truth about it? It's only because you hate Christians. You all hate Christians, and when we start coming and we start telling the truth, oh, that's a lie, that's a lie. And then we provide the proof and go, oh, it's a lie, is it? Oh, it's the truth that you've invaded, raped, killed. You didn't preach the word like the Christians did. And then you got upset when God was on our side, and it didn't matter how big your armies were, we smashed you. We smashed you, because God was with his people who serve him, who obey him, who praise his name, who do not kill, who do not murder, who don't go around doing what Islam did. It was called a crusade for a reason. a crusade. They're coming to save people from oppression. That's what the crusades were. Don't try and make a word that says what it means and change it to something else. I'm tired of it. And I know no one listens to me because I tell the truth. You all want to have your little party goes with guys who talk nonsense and lie, have no idea about history. Just the same nonsense of it. Oh, it's black and white or Asian. No, it's not. It's power, greed, money, evil. Nothing to do with races. I'm so tired of it. Get over your color of your skin, you peccary. You are such a donkey. These guys, right, see them laughing at that? Yeah, in their own time, right? They're like little muppets. Looking at themselves, and they've got so many, they're insecure about everything. They're the same people, man. They're insecure about themselves. They like to make fun of other people. I don't make fun of other people. I see and say back to what you say about me. So I just say back to you. This is what you say to me. Boom, back to you. These people are going, paying out a white woman. Oh, look, she's a white woman. But then something comes out of her mouth. Okay, you stuffed up young lady. Is that how you're meant to act? And then you got to get these goofballs, right, who are donkeys. Oh, white person, blah, 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 because they just looking at a white woman, not caring about the heart of the person, what God says, what comes out of your mouth defines what's in your heart. No, let's just look at the skin color. I mean, people are this stupid. I mean, you can have your demographics and volumes and all that, and your clashes of culture and shit, right? But in the end of the day, it goes on the individual. How they want to be perceived by them, by their human, right? And yes, cultures have mattered because certain people are brought up with cultures and they come to yours and they're like, no, you can't do that. And that's why certain places have sort of connected. Like Christians will always connect with Christians because we follow Jesus. It's not like we're going to get in a fight. It's like, slap, but we can't slap each other. If you're a real Christian, you're following the doctrine, Jesus is like, no, you can't do that. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. If they sue you for a coat, give them a cloak also. Bit different than Muhammad. So I just had to do it because this guy, he just throw, back in slavery. And I'm going, dude, the Africans and Arabs had a longer slave trade than any European nation ever, all through history, and they've still got slavery today. So you're just an ignorant fool. All right? Stuff the color and shit. It's just people who are evil, who treat humans like trash. Okay? Get rid of the color crap. If you're a human, you know that's wrong. Okay? You don't need a color towards that to know that that's wrong. Hang on a second, I've got to change my color of my skin to know that's wrong. No, you just look at it and go, no, that's evil. Pure evil. Okay? And in the Bible, it says you are not, if you take someone by their will, the punishment is death. So I don't ever accuse Christians of any of it because we've been told by our God if we take someone from their will, the punishment for us is death. So that's why when people, the Bible accepts slavery, and I went, no, it doesn't. They're called maid servants and man servants. They get paid for their labor. Okay, you got to read it like 7 years or something. You have to let your maid servant or your man servant go. You can't take people by their will, or it's punishable by death. Like, read the Bible. It does not say you can have a slave. Nowhere. They actually, like, when the Israelites, they were told to kill a whole, like, men, women, children. You know what they did? They enslaved women and children. And the prophet said, you have just disobeyed God because they took slaves. And God said, you're not meant to take slaves. Yeah, read the Bible. I don't know. Every time I get on something, it always comes back to the Bible because that's how I live my life off the Bible. When I'm in trouble, I go to the Bible. When I do something, Bible. When I want something, I pray. Because I'm a human, man, and we make so many mistakes. We're failures. Every corner we turn, we stuff up. And people are like, no, we don't. And I'm like, we do. We're not God. Like, come on. You just did something wrong then. Oh, no, I didn't. I'm okay, don't take accountability for your sin you just did. No worries. You know what I mean? Like every sin is a sin to God. It's just, oh, not this one. This one's minor. No, that's not how God works. Every sin is a sin and it's not worthy in his kingdom. So, I just don't, every time I hear this, and it's always, I'm sorry to say it, because it's not all of them, it's always some black guy who's got to be going at white people. I'm like, dude, you just sound like a racist sack of shit. And then it makes it bad for all the actual other black people who are actually good people who know that it's got nothing to do with the color of your skin. And they got these dickheads. Oh, white this, that, didn't. Dude, shut up. You're dumb. It's not about skin color. You're a retard. You're a problem. People like you are exactly like the skinheads, the KK, and all these people who believe it's all about skin color and shit. And then you have Christians come along going, you're an idiot. We're made in God's image. This is all to test you, to see what kind of human you are. Live not of the world and what's in it, or the Heavenly Father's from you. So what he's doing, what is God doing? He's testing you to see what you are. Why would you think he'd make people different colors and sizes and shape? To see what kind of heart you've got. To see if you can look at someone and not just look at them and go, oh, look at me. How you going? No matter how they look. And do you have a heart? That's why Christianity is the truth. That's why it is the best. Because Jesus makes you get over looking out your eyes at everything, going, he makes you look at this and go, I want you to see past that. I want you to see the heart. Why is God always talking about the spirit and never the flesh? He said the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Why would he say that? Because how many people look at the flesh? Everybody. And what's God saying? Stop looking at the flesh. Stop it. Isn't that the message? The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So what would be the message out of that? The flesh is pathetic. Stop going off your flesh. Go off the spirit. You know, this is my job, to teach you the gospel, because I don't know what's going on. I'm sick of hearing that men are being told to provide. No, we are not being told by God to provide. Okay, there was no money in when God first came, was there? Maybe when Caesar was here and he had his coins, and Jesus said, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar, give to God what is God's." But originally, in beginning of time, was there money? Don't let the door hit you on the way in. There was no money in the start, was there? They exchanged things for each other, like cattle, food, that. Because it would have taken them a while to dig under the ground to find gold and all this stuff, right? Yeah. You understand you have to dig to get gold, diamonds, and all that sort of stuff. It's not just sitting there going, oh, there it is. No, you had to dig for the stuff. You know, when did money happen? You have to go back in the history to find when exactly money started. Because it had to come from gold, right? And then they eventually put gold into notes and stuff, and that's how the current, all through history. But there was no money at the beginning of time. No money in the beginning of time. Zero, zilch, no money. So people like done with grew food, look after cattle. You know, what else are you gonna have? In the beginning of time, right? What are you gonna have? You got animals and your food. And your humans, right? No pubs, no clubs, no malls, none of this stuff we have today. No televisions, no phones, no money, no mints, no government. No. Abraham was the government. Like when he was there, Abraham was the government. He was the prophet to God. That's who led his flock. There was no council, no government. It was him and his family, his people. No money, just a flock of animals and food, barley and stuff like that. Right. So do any of you read history and know exactly how everything's like gone? Like we had to dig underground and everything to find everything you had to build this civilization we have today. I just think everyone's not taught that. They just thought, oh yeah, take it for granted. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And forget everything that humans have done to get to here. I reckon it's stuffed up when the boomers got in charge. They became so connected to materials, they forgot about what their grandparents and their great parents and their great great grandparents did and what they went through, what history went through to get us all these cars and roads and electricity and all this stuff we have today. They forgot. Basically, the boomers just went, yeah, whatever. We're going to make money and care about our retirements, while their parents, right, never had retirements. Does everyone forget that? Like this retirement stuff only happened in the last what, 150 years? Don't tell me it's been around. It hasn't. How? We didn't have technology. We didn't have the stuff we have today. You couldn't do it. You had to work until you're dead. The boomers brought us in the superannuation, your retirement funds and all that. That was done by the people with money. And what have they done? They did it for themselves. Because what are they trying to do now? Trying to take your superannuation. They were trying it, and it got hit on the head. Yeah, man, this stuff hasn't been around for that long. Like all the roads and everything. What? When did horse and cart finish? I think people just are forgetting. Like everyone's just like, no, no. Shh. But back in the day, I'd have a job. I'd be the one working because I'm physically strong, big. Like, oh, we need you. You're strong. Yeah. Times have changed so much. Like you would not believe if you go through history, times have changed. The real aggressive man who got out the front and that, they're no longer there. The people who weren't the warriors and that are now put in that spot because of money. And what do? They oppress all the men who used to be warriors. Call the cops on them, make things on us, don't want us to talk. Who are the ones getting banned? Not allowed at work. Not allowed to do this, that, this. Yeah, the warriors. The people who used to fight for the countries, for their families, for their flocks. Men are just getting broken down now. How many men are just not interested anymore? You busted the warriors who fought to give you this civilization. It got to the boomers and they spat on it. They spat on it. And the boomers were the ones who didn't go through World War One or World War Two. Oh, what? They went through Vietnam and Korea? Yeah, but it wasn't. They didn't really have to go if they're in Australia. Yeah, you just didn't know that, did you? No, they just got select. They go, well, we don't really need you, but yeah. I was like, oh, we did, Wilman. No, wrong. America said, basically, America said, oh, you have to do this or else. And you just bowed down. It wasn't like you stood up to the Americans and said, no, they just said, oh, yeah, we'll go. And the British, man. We've been getting bullied by the Americans and British since I can remember. We never stand up to them. We never tell them to go get fucked and say, stop bullying us, you assholes. Just because we got less numbers than you doesn't mean you get to stand over the top as like a bunch of pricks. Yeah, no one's ever said that to them, have they? Well, I'm saying it to you. UK and USA. You've been bullying us because we have hardly any people and being assholes to us for years. And all you said to say, Australia this, Australia that. Oh, Australians this, because we're good people. You just have to just say it because you know we're good people. And you're always, Australia, because you stand over us. And if we say anything to you, oh, you Australians don't know anything. Oh, really? Have a look at our country compared to both of yours. UK has problems everywhere. And it just doesn't stop, and their Prime Minister goes, oh, I don't know. We had one shooting in Australia, and it's just it's like every week. Your country has shootings every day. death by shooting every day. Australians wouldn't know what that is. We wouldn't know what that is. We don't know what we hear the rest of the world and their deaths. Their deaths by shooting, by any violence. And I'm Australian. I'm going, what the hell is wrong with you? Just killing people. Like your humans just have no concept of another human. Dead. What's wrong with you? No wonder God put me in Australia. The safest place in the world is Australia and New Zealand. Because we look at each other and go, yeah, you're a human, I'm a human. Yeah, I have no right to hurt you. Yeah, that's just pretty much an agreed thing. I don't know what's wrong with your countries. Well, you think you have the audacity to go up to another human being and end their life over any circumstance. I don't understand it. I mean, you even have these things now, like people, they have law enforcement, and the people are trying to go and get laws for law enforcement. I'm going, what's your education level? Like, that's law enforcement. You know they're going to shoot you or whatever because they're law enforcement. They've been ordered to do that. I mean, I look at some of the people around the world and I go, "Is really." It's like Victoria's probably the worst for it here. Like they're the first state that it looks like the rest of the world, just chaos. Cops can't control everything, and if you whinge, it's the copper's fault, or you can't victimize this group, they're protected species, just like, why can't you just tell the truth? That would save you so much problems if you just told the truth. In Melbourne, we can see what the problem is. We know what the problem is, but no, they won't address it. I mean, it started in Sydney as well, but man, where I live, man, like unless I go into Brisbane, like nothing really happens there. But most Australians don't want to hear that crap. Like, we have enough problems there. We don't need the shit that's just stupid. But it's always funny when I hear all these people around the world and they always try and mock Australia. I was like, you stand over us and bully us because we're a large country with not many people. We're lovely people. We're the most welcoming people you see. But people are coming here and being disrespectful to us and blame Australians, and our government turns around and blames us. No, get stuffed. We are known as great people around the world. We're welcoming to everyone. Don't blame us when people come from overseas to our country and go, oh, Australians this. No, turn around, go back to your ungrateful country. You ignorant anal. Everyone knows Australians are a very peaceful place. They all want to come here. Why do they all want to come here? Because we're peaceful. We're free. But you keep inviting people over here who keep going, oh, Australians. No. We're peaceful and free. Shut your face. Or go back to where you're from. Don't come here going playing all the victim shit in a peaceful, free country. It doesn't work. It does not fly. Shut up. I'm so sick of it. People coming to my country, right? And they'll turn around, Australians, racist, this, that. No. No. We're peaceful. We're free. You don't have the freedom you have anywhere else than you do in my country. If you don't like it, pack your bags and go, man. You've never had the freedom you've had that you have in Australia. You've never had the peace you've had in Australia that you had in any other country. So don't come here accusing us of anything. In fact, turn around and go back to your ignorant, ungrateful country, because that's what you are. You come to my peaceful, free country and you act ungrateful, play victim cards, point fingers at my people. No, turn around, go back. All you have to do is look at my country and know we're peaceful people. All right, we have a lot of loose women, yes, fair enough. We have a lot of idiots, yes. But one thing we don't have is all the stuff you have. The violence, the chaos, the shootings and all that shit. We don't have it here. Like even the rapes that are going around the world, man, it's terrible. How I got women in my own country who won't speak to me, won't say hello to me, won't connect with me, right? I bet you it's the same thing that these women over in these countries are now suffering because of these men who are pigs. Like they wanted all these good men, all good. Where's this? Where's that? Where's that? Yeah, I'm right here. It'll be too late by the time these people come to this country and ruin it. Just ask the girls in the UK and everywhere what they're going through. I'm such this, I'm such that, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, in 10, 20 years, you'll be at my feet. Please, please, these guys are terrible. And I'll just go, no, go away. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't this. I wasn't that. Oh, they smack you in the face. Oh, they treat you like shit. Well, that's what you wanted. You didn't want a man like me. I'm a good Christian man who follows Jesus. You wanted a guy that smacks you around, punches you in the face, treats you like shit. That's what you want. Oh, because he's got money. He's allowed to punch you out, knock you around, kick your ass. Just look at P Diddy. Girls went with him because he has money. What did he do? Treat him like trash. All for money, all for fame. I bet she feels really good when she got her ass kicked, didn't she? Oh, but I'm getting money out. All that pain just for money. Stuff that. Morons. You know, all these people, man, they don't realize it's just good versus evil. It's just good versus evil, man. These people are just so locked in judging everybody. It's like, you know how you judge people? Ask God how to judge, and God will tell you how to judge. You, you can't judge because you're a sinner. You've done bad stuff. The only person who can judge is God. And that's all I use. I can't use my judgment because I'm not allowed to. Everything's God. Go to Matthew 7. That's the judgment. Take the plank out of your eye before you can judge someone else. But it's all God's judgment. So, yeah, I got to finish this one up. Because the guy annoyed me, man. Just straight away, just ignorant of history, man. I hate people like that. Just straight to the racist, man. It's like, just shut up, dude. It's not got nothing to do with the color of your skin. It's all to do with power, greed, money, evil. Number two, men when they talk to their daughters and other women in their lives, they tell them they tell them. No, I don't. That's not what I tell them. I tell people that's good versus evil when it doesn't matter what's between your legs. They are the biggest deterrents a lot of times. Yeah, well, a lot of men do. My daughter's a princess. No, she's not, dude. She's a human being, and you're going to have to teach her how to respect people. That's the problem. A lot of you men going, my daughter's a princess. No, she's freaking not. Is she brought into a castle, is she? She's a royal family, is she? Oh, no. Well, she's not a princess, dude. She's your daughter, and you should teach her how to appropriately connect with people and understand what a good man is and what a bad man is. But you don't. Go for this man and that man. You don't teach them that, no, men are good. You don't get to treat them like trash. A lot of men don't do that because why? Because they're the man who was a player or a disgusting person, doesn't know how to teach his daughter that that's wrong. I guarantee if I saw my daughter, she'd be like me. I don't know why I say that, but I just know that she would not be like one of these girls. Even though she didn't really have a father, I guarantee it, she'd have my kind of heart and soul. But she go, no, that's wrong. I just know she'd have that. That's wrong. It's always been in me. No, that's wrong. Can't do that. That's not good for me. I don't want to get hurt. I just know she'd have that. I do miss her. I wish I'd known my daughter. I wish I would talk to her. That other outside influences that wouldn't have taught us all this crap about battle of the sexes and women are being oppressed. And no, it's just nonsense, man. It's good versus evil. Being a good person versus a bad person. How you treat people. How you want to be perceived when you talk to people. It's all about that, man. I just want to get away from this. I know there are a lot of people, man, Simpson, just get away from it. We really need to stop evil. Evil's the problem. Evil. I mean, there's always going to be evil, but that's what it is. It's evil. All this stuff is just evil. Humans using each other, giving each other grief, just hurting each other. No, it's not good. It's evil, man. We need to get rid of evil. Evil is the problem. Everyone knows this is wrong. Everyone knows this is wrong. Men and women basically discriminating each other, saying you got to have this, well, you got to do this, and everyone knows it's evil. You don't have to be Einstein to know that this is all evil shit. Men and women treating each other like garbage. That is just evil. It's not holy. It's not good. It's terrible. Like, all of this is just, it's a waste of time. Women, men doing this to each other. Like, it's not going to work. And that's why it's all falling apart, man. I don't hate women, but women usually going out there saying things to guys. And we're sitting there just going, oh, okay, thanks. You know? So, praise Jesus. God bless. Jesus is King. We really need to stop this. Stopping, I need this, I deserve. Stop that. You don't do that to another human. You talk to each other, you work it out, and you help each other. This stuff has got to stop. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and the Lord Jesus Christ. God bless.